And really, as we grow old together, we don't even notice the age on one another. But is that not something? Wow. That's a great, great print of Paula Vaughn's. She did a good job. I have no idea if she's still even living, but I'm curious. I would love to know. Here, this looks like the same grandmother. This is really cute. This is of a little girl playing a piano. Let's see what this one says. It says piano lesson. So obviously the grandmother was teaching her. Now this one, it says, shall we gather at the river, another church. With the stone, doesn't it remind you of Thomas Kincaid? And he always did the pinks and the lilacs as well. It's very pretty. All right, through a mother's eyes. Here we go. Remembering the son. Look at that. Now he's getting married. You wonder how she was inspired to paint these. I guarantee there's stories behind that. You know, she has a couple kids, you know, and those memories, I would have to think. 3 sisters. Cute. Cute. Our families are smaller today, so I'd say it's rare to have 3 sisters today. Okay. Blessed are the pure in heart. That's awesome. Little girl praying by her bedside. I think one of the memories with our kids is always going to be the fact that their daddy tucked them in at night and always prayed with them. Because if he's not praying with them at night, they'll say, you forgot to pray, you forgot to pray. So they love that. They feel secure, you know, when they get tucked in and are prayed over at night. Prayer's powerful, powerful. And this looks like the last one that we have today, but oh my goodness, this is a good one. It says, joy to the world. Seasonal, but isn't that phenomenal? The white church, the manger scene. There's, to me, not a much warmer feeling in the whole world than this look right here. The horse and buggy, the manger scene, the little girl looking. Looks like maybe an 1800s clothing. Beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. So you'll have to get online and look at these more or call, you know, and come and see us. So let's go take a look at the rest of the store. Now what we're going to do, before we get into the new and custom made and all those areas, I would love to walk you through some of what we have in this room. This is absolutely the most popular room in the store. People love to come in. This is our bargain room. This is where we have all the consigning going on. This is where we have the antiques coming in and out. There is nothing ever the same in this room. From day to day, it's totally different. But I just want to walk you through here. He's getting some shots of all the furniture. If I see something interesting, I'll stop. This one's pretty interesting. This is a mahogany armoire that I was telling you about that we saw in that Paula Vaughn picture. This one price was come down 10% per week, starting 11/6/10. So that one is at its half off now. From $12.99, it's down to half. But that's a very neat old piece. There's a 1970s old table, which would be well built. You know, this one I can see, you know, some of those Sarah's house ideas and different ideas that you get from HGTV so much. Now this one right here, if you could picture it, this spray painted like in an antique white and recovered for just a little bit of money. Honestly, you could have a knockdown gorgeous group. This group started out with the 6 chairs and 2 extra leaves for this table at $7.99. And it says price will come down 10% per week starting February 12th, 2011. So as of right now, you've got at least, you know, the 10% mark on it when we're recording the program here today. Who knows when you'll see it or if it'll still be here, because we air these a long time. But anyway, something like this, if we don't have this, we'll have something better maybe. But this painted, you know, really you wouldn't have to have it professionally painted. You can do it yourself. You can take just a little bit of sandpaper and a good Kills primer, and you can redo this yourself. You can put the primer on it and then put the color. What we do here, a little tip for you, if we want black distress showing through the buttermilk paint, we'll paint it black first spray black on, and then we'll spray some buttermilk color, and then we'll take some sandpaper and just rough it up, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Most of the time, this one looks a little bit more complicated, but most of the time these seat covers are very, very easy to change. It's like wrapping a Christmas present. You just unscrew the seat, put your new fabric on, and screw it back. This one has a welt, so you'd have to sew just a little bit, or you can buy those welts, but it's not too complicated. But this, can you imagine this painted? It would be gorgeous. I saw the other night on Divine Design, she had taken a bottom like this right here, and of the china cabinet, because it was an heirloom, and she had taken the bottom, Candace Olson, and left out the top and painted the bottom a real funky blue or aqua, which looked more modern, and she mixed it in an eclectic room. You may have seen that episode. It was wonderful. But this is almost exactly like the piece that she had used. It's a 1970s piece, so you can even redo all the hardware on that, or you can paint the hardware too. Just a little bit of paint makes all the difference, and that's what we're all about. That's what this business is all about. If you'll turn right around here to this cabinet, this is a humongous. It's like a TV unit, or you could use it for an armoire. I mean, it's just a big piece, and I can imagine that painted like in antique whites. It would be a French-looking piece. It would be a $3,000 or $4,000 piece because it's such a chunky piece. But you could take this, you could use it for a flat screen TV unit, and you can open the doors, you could turn it into an armoire. There's so much you could do with a piece like that. But it's really rare. It's gorgeous. All right, let's walk on through. We've got quilts everywhere, pictures everywhere. We've got an old piece, an old unit right there. If I'm not mistaken, that was for files. I think it's from the H.P. King building from downtown. If I'm not mistaken on that, I'd have to read my tag on that. This is really neat. This was a Currier and Ives set of dishes that came in that's just not sold. For whatever reason, they just hadn't moved yet. Sometimes they'll sit longer than others. This whole group is down to half now, and it started at $129, so that's down to half price. We got quilts. We can't keep this area clean because people go through this every day. Not clean, but it looks a little messy, but it is clean. And you can see against the wall, we don't take in little bitty yard sale doodads, anything like that, but we'll take in a pretty good accessory. So we bring in a lot of accessories. We sell tons of accessories. It's almost not a day that goes by that we don't have people bringing in consigned accessories. So that's really neat. We have a captain's bed, it looks like, that's down to half now. You got the pull-out units on the bottom. Here's a modern bedroom group that has come in. It's got the recessed lighting. We have a mattress and box spring. Now, any of our pieces, as he's shooting all this, any of our pieces that come in, mattress, box springs, quilts, sofas, anything like that, we spray it. According to Virginia state law, we have to log that. We have to buy the spray from them. We have to log it, and sometimes they'll do just a pop-in just to make sure that we're spraying every piece because we want it safe for you. And I love it because Virginia requires us to do that. That way, if there's any fleas on a piece coming in, anything, that it will kill it to the core. It's a really, really good spray that they make us purchase, so that's very, very safe. And especially with our new furniture in the store, because we have furniture galleries that are new, we definitely want to make sure that all the used is very clean when it comes. We require that you as a consignee keep it clean, no cobwebs, no dirt, no soil, no, not even hair on your sofas, that everything is clean perfectly before it comes in. The more clean it is, the better we're going to sell for you anyway. And the more the customer's going to want to buy if it's very clean. We don't do any cleaning. We just ask that it's clean when it comes. Now, this is a real neat sofa. If he could get a shot of that. That was a sofa bought at one of the local furniture stores about a year ago. It sold for $1,000, and this sofa for us now is down to $699. That's a really neat sofa. So that could be a good deal for you. But now if you want to come on into this second gallery, this is one of my favorite galleries because it's very, very French country. This is where we have a lot of our new. Now this people love because they come into the store and it's always decorated. We always have these first 3 galleries. That one's very hard to decorate with all the used because it comes and goes so quickly. But this is one of the custom-made tables that we've done in our wood shop. And you can see, I'll just show you, for example, right here in this little area, how we mix consigned pieces in with our new and custom-made. For example, this is a custom-made table. We've taken antique chairs, ladder backs, and we've mixed these in with the table. Someone brought in consigned dishes that match the group in the aquas and the yellows, and we have the consigned dishes that belong to someone else here. A lamp that's consigned. You see how we color coordinate your pieces to market them and make it look beautiful? So when someone comes in, they can see a lot of colors together that maybe 2 or 3 different people brought in accessories, and we just place that together. Now just right here to the left, coordinating on these colors, a consigned rug, a large rug, a consigned sofa, a Wesley Hall sofa in excellent shape. It's on the discount per week. Started out at $7.19. The pillows I had, so this sofa had no pillows, so I took pillows off my shelf to help market their sofa and make it look beautiful. And then this is a new glider and chair that I've had here. I'm moving it off the floor, so this is a moving off price at $3.99 on this one. Normally the glider runs $5.99, and I've ordered tons of these new. Any over 500 fabrics we can use on this. The ottoman runs $2.49 normally, but we're moving this off the floor at $3.99, so it's a bargain. We love to bring it in, take it out, give you a bargain. And then the Drexel Heritage end table is a used piece that we're adding in. It's on the discounted tag. It's a Drexel end table. Then the lamp is a new lamp. So you have from new, custom made, used, consignment, just right here in this one little area. You can see how our store works, how we market the pieces for you. Morning. And if you'll look, if he can get a shot just all around, this is a very French country. Those pictures that we just showed you, those Paul Yvonne pictures and the Thomas Kincaid, this is the type furniture that you could set in one of those houses in those pictures. Very, very French country. Beautiful. Great warm look. Beautiful. This is a new red paint that we just started doing on some of our farm tables and our end tables. This has a little more terracotta in it. It's a little more than just the brick red. I'll show you some darker brick here in just a minute, but this is a little bit more terracotta. Isn't that a gorgeous color? Just for example, this farm table we make here, solid. Look at that, it's probably 1 inch thick. There's no veneers on this at all. All the old-fashioned nails he puts in, all the distressing they do here. So that's done right here on site. The table and the 4 benches for just $12.99. This is an everyday low price that we never mark down. There's no room on the custom made to mark down. So what we'll do is we'll sell this off the floor, and when it sells off the floor, then he'll just make something new and different. We try never to do 2 the same. Once I sell, just take for example this sectional off the floor, I order something totally different. We're more of a special order company when it comes to the new. What we do is everyday low pricing on all of our pieces, on the new, and then you can come in, and if you see all these fabrics and all these pillows, you can choose any fabric you want to go on any of our new frames. One of my favorite parts of the business is to help someone design and stage their room. We'll pull out paint samples, so you can take any of these fabrics and put it on any of our new sofas. So it makes it very, very, very custom for you. It takes normally 30 to 40 days. Well, I want to thank you for watching today. It has been so much fun. I love to do this. You can tell if you love your job, you know, if you love what you do, then you have joy on your face, you have joy in your life. So I'm just so thankful, and I'm so thankful that we're able to be here for you in this whole region. Again, we're Everything Goes Furniture in Bristol, Virginia, and that's at 401 Commonwealth Avenue. And we have a website, everythinggoesfurniture.com. That's all lowercase. We have Facebook, Twitter, so just join us. If you'd like to join us on Twitter, you'll be able to catch all the new things that we have coming in. We'll post it up, and then on Facebook as well. But listen, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time, and God bless.